Okay, you did it. It would take 20 days of doubling to pass $1 million. In fact, you'd have $1,048,576. Isn't it amazing how the number grows very slowly at first, and then suddenly gets huge? I think one of the biggest surprises is that it took 17 days to hit $100,000, and then only 3 more days to get to 1 million. Things start increasing really quickly there at the end. Now, you might have solved this by using multiplication, taking your dollars and multiplying by 2 every time. But you could use a more powerful tool. We're going to learn about exponents. Exponents help us quickly rewrite something like this, 2 times itself 13 times. Instead, we could write it as 2 to the 13th power. This would give us the same result as multiplying 2 times itself 13 times. Much easier to write out and easier to read. Looking back at the work that you did, on the third day, when we had $8, we multiplied our very first dollar by 2, and then by 2, and then by 2 again to get those $8. But you could write this as that first dollar times 2 to the third power. You'd get $8 either way. And on day 5, we would have multiplied $1 and then 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. We could rewrite that instead using exponents as $1 times 2 to the 5th power. We doubled 5 times. Either way, we get $32. When we get to day 10, that's a lot of 2's to write out. Using exponents, you could have just typed into your calculator that $1 times 2 to the 10th power, and either way you get $1,024. Imagine on day 20 having to write out all those 2's. Instead, $1 times 2 to the 20th, and we get our $1 million. Using exponents, you can quickly find out how many dollars you'd have on any day. Want to double your dollars every day for a month? Multiply that $1 times 2 to the 30th power. You're going to need a calculator for this, and your calculator needs to have some advanced functions. Google has a calculator you can find just by typing calculator, but you're going to need a button that looks like this, x to the y power. To use it, you'd type, in this case, 2, and then press the button, and then type the exponent, 2 to the 30th power. Okay, now you're going to go find 2 to the 30th power using your calculator, and we'll see how much money you'd have if you double your dollar 30 times.